Hello everyone, it's Christopher Cornelius, and today's video we'll be exploring the upcoming new DC comic movies and TV shows that James Gunn has announced last Tuesday. As you know by now, James Gunn has finally revealed his slate for the upcoming DC comic movies and TV shows that probably won't show up until 2025 and beyond. But let's recap on what to expect in the upcoming DCEU future. James Gunn's Superman movie has been officially titled Superman Legacy, which will be coming to theaters July 11th, 2025. Unlike traditional Superman stories, this will not be an origin story. So we're just going to completely bypass the whole Krypton exploding thing when he was a baby, that sort of thing. Kind of like what they did with the Batman. However, this movie will focus on Superman trying to balance both his Kryptonian heritage with his human life. And Superman will be around 25 years old, so we're going to be expecting a younger Superman other than the ones that we've seen before. And the film will be written and most likely be directed by James Gunn himself. And the next movie will be titled The Brave and the Bold, which is a new Batman movie that's going to focus more on Batman and his son Damian. However, more members of the Bat family will be involved in the film, and the movie will be based on Grant Morrison's Batman and Robin comics. I'm just so excited to see Damian Wayne, Batman's son, in live action for the very first time. And I can't wait to see their dynamic in the upcoming film. The next movie will be a Swamp Thing-centric movie, which will be exploring the dark secrets of the titular superhero. Even though Swamp Thing has made several live-action incarnations over the years, like the 2019 Swamp Thing TV series, which wasn't really all that good, I'm glad to actually see that they're trying to do more with this character now. Even James Mangold, the director of the Logan movie, is in early talks to direct the film, so be ready to expect more from the titular avatar of the Green. The next DC comic movie will be focusing on the superhero team known as the Authority. And the Authority are a team of superheroes who were created as part of DC Comics' Wildstorm imprint, and unlike traditional superheroes, they take justice more into their own hands and based on what they believe is right. And so it'll be pretty interesting to see this new breed of superhero team in live action. The final DC comic movie of Chapter 1 will be Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. The film will be based off of Tom King's comic book series of the same name and will be depicted as a sci-fi adventure film. Unlike previous iterations of Supergirl, this version of the character will be a grittier, strong-drinking individual who has been through a lot over the years. So this will be a very interesting take on the Maid of Might. One of the upcoming DC comic TV shows has been officially titled Waller. And the show will be starring Viola Davis, who will be returning to her iconic role as Amanda Waller. There have been speculation that Team Peacemaker will be involved in the series. The series will take place in between the events of the end of Peacemaker Season 1 leading up to the upcoming second season. So it looks like we're going to be seeing more of Viola Davis's iconic character now. The next DC Comics series has been titled Lanterns, which will be a Green Lantern-centric story depicted as more of a true detective type of TV series. The series will be focusing on the two iconic Green Lantern characters, Hal Jordan and John Stewart. So this will be a great opportunity to see a brand new live-action Hal Jordan while also announcing the official live-action debut of John Stewart. The next DC comic animated series will be focusing around the superhero team known as the Creature Commandos. This 7-episode series will be written by James Gunn himself, and it will be focusing on a Black Ops team of monstrous prisoners assembled by Amanda Waller. The team will be made up of Rick Flag Sr., Nina Mazursky, Dr. Phosphorus, Eric Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, G.I. Robot, and the Weasel. What's interesting about this show is that it actually takes place within the overall DC cinematic universe, so maybe one day we might see these characters in live action someday. The next DC comic TV show will be focusing around the futuristic superhero Booster Gold. However, an actor for the titular character is still in talks. The series will also be depicted as an outright comedy. Because, come on, this is Booster Gold we're talking about. The final DC Comics series has been officially titled Paradise Lost. This series will explore the origins of the Amazons and how they claimed Themyscira years before Wonder Woman was even born. The show has also been described as a Game of Thrones type of show, so that'll make this show very interesting. However, upcoming DC comic movies such as Shazam! Fury of the Gods, The Flash, the Blue Beetle movie, and Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom will result in the complete reset of the entire DC universe leading up to James Gunn's upcoming DC comic projects. But DC comic projects such as the Joker movies, Matt Reeves' Batman movies, the Black Superman movie, Teen Titans Go, and even Superman and Lois, of which James Gunn describes these projects as DC Elseworlds, which means these projects will not be part of James Gunn's DCU, but they will still be made. Speaking of Matt Reeves' Batman movies, the upcoming sequel to The Batman, which has been officially titled The Batman Part 2, will be coming to theaters October 3rd, 2025. Thank you everyone for tuning into today's video. Make sure to subscribe at the bottom for future videos. See you next time.